and welcome to Clever Cuties VEDA vlogging every day in April, day 10. And today I'm going to be cooking, baking, and I'm going to do one of my favorite recipes, which is oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. And because I don't like oatmeal raisin cookies, so I looked around and I found an oatmeal raisin-less cookie. But I'm not going to use regular chocolate chips. I'm going to use green mint chocolate chips for one batch. And if I have time, I'm going to make another batch with butterscotch. Those are my two favorite flavors with this recipe. I've tried it with regular chocolate chips, the semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I just don't think it just doesn't taste as nice to me. So, putting that aside for now, what you are going to need is some kind of bowl to hold everything in. Like, I've got my mixing bowl here with the KitchenAid mixer. You will need a cup and a half of flour, 2 cups of oatmeal, like just the regular oats, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2½ cups of packed brown sugar. I am using light brown sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 egg, a cup of butter, and 1 cup of your choice of chips. So, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. If you don't know what that is in Celsius, I'm sorry. I'm American. And you want to make sure you wash your hands really well. And if you have long hair, tie it back. Take off any jewelry that you don't want getting messy or dirty. In fact, I should probably take off my DFTBA bracelet for now. Put it in my pocket so I don't forget it. And with that, we start mixing things together. Okay, so first you want to take your cup and a half of brown sugar and just put it in there. It almost looks like a sandcastle to me every time I do that. And you want to add your cup of butter, which is usually 2 sticks. And you want it to be soft, so either let it sit out for a while or microwave it for like 10-15 seconds. And you'll just want to make this light and fluffy real quick. Right now you just want to make the butter and the brown sugar mixed together to make kind of a fluffy looking, almost moist looking mixture. Okay, now that that's mixed together, I'm going to add my 1 egg and my teaspoon of vanilla. I always pack it in a bowl, that way in case there's any shells that falls in there, it doesn't go into the whole mixture. So now you take your egg and your vanilla, I don't know if you can see that, and I'm not going to tilt it any further, and put it right in there. Set the bowl aside and mix. And you should have a nice grainy, pasty looking mush like that. Now we're going to add the 2 cups of quick oats, baking oats it says, but this is gold medal all-purpose, or that's not, no, just oats, like oatmeal oats. Gonna take this off. You want to measure out a cup and a half of flour. Once again, I'm using a measuring cup that is made for liquids. And once again, I am not giving it care. I'm also going to add my 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Gosh. That was really, I'm probably making really ridiculous faces in this video. And your 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Not not baking powder, baking soda. I believe that's it for that one. Close. Just mix that in a little bit. And we're going to put it on a low speed and slowly add this in. Now for the fun part. The chocolate chips. Gonna be 1 cup. Now you take your chips, whatever you want, butterscotch, white chocolate, mint, regular chocolate, dark chocolate, I don't care. And you pour it in. I just poured it all in. It's gonna be loud. And you should have a pretty well stirred up blob of delicious cookie mix. Okay, now we have the most time consuming part of making cookies, baking them. But first we gotta get them on the trays. You don't have to, this is a non-stick grease pan, so I'm not sure if you have to, I don't think you need to grease them. They should be fine on their own. So what I do is I take a melon baller. That's what I believe this is. Got like grip action. I don't know. And I put a little flour in it. Just kind of mix it. Get it on the tray, why not? And I take some and I just scrape it off the side. And I plonk it down. And then first time I do it, I put a little more on because now there's actual sticky stuff on the melon baller. Scooper thingy. And I take some and plonk it down. And I think it's 3x4 on this. That's not the size of the pan, that's how many cookies I do on one of my cookie sheets. Just make sure they're about an inch apart. Got my cookies there, they look like little ice cream scoops. And I forget how long you throw them in the oven. At 350 degrees Fahrenheit, you bake them for 9 to 11 minutes. I put them in usually 10 minutes for the first round on the middle rack of the oven. And we'll see how they turn out.